So, my name is Jacob Christensen. I grew up in Mount Pleasant, Utah. I went to high school in Delta, Utah. I am a small town country dude. I've milked cows, I've did customer service, served a mission, did some college, and currently work on a ranch. My history isn't really that important. What I am doing now is kind of wanting to start a discussion, or I guess a thought process. I've been thinking today a lot about flowers. You know, they're beautiful to me, and it's not just the colors that are beautiful. There's an interesting thing that happens with a flower, and a lot of work goes into that pretty pink color you see, or the green leaves, or even the pine needles. They start in the dark, and they start what's kind of crazy as a memory, a seed. And as soon as that seed gets a little bit of water and a little bit of dirt, darkness, it suddenly remembers all the generations before it, all its family before it. It remembers what they did that worked and what didn't work, and all of a sudden it says, okay, time to go. And it shoots up and it starts to grow. And as it starts to grow, it makes some decisions. It decides to grow up. It also decides to branch out because it learns from the memory of its ancestors that if it immediately reaches out and grows a leaf, it'll gain some sunlight. It'll also catch some water, which will give it energy so that it can continue to grow. Okay, so it does this. However, let's say it grows next to a building, and next to that building there is an eave, and that branch that little bugger is trying to grow grows underneath and doesn't get the sunlight. Well, what happens is that little branch decides to stop because the energy return, it was a mistake. It was a mistake, but not a judgmental mistake. The plant doesn't judge itself for the mistake. It learns from it. It remembers it. It says, okay, that didn't work. If I grow out this direction, because my parents, my generations, my ancestors told me to grow out and reach for sunlight, I grow. Well, I just suddenly learned I can't grow this direction and get the sunlight I need. So it stops. It stops giving energy. That branch or leaf or whatever dies, falls to the ground. Now, does it sit and whine about it? Does it sit and say, oh my gosh, I can't believe blah, 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 blah? No, it doesn't. It recognizes what worked, what didn't work. That branch falls to the ground and actually rots. It effectively nourishes the system, and the system, the plant, thrives off of its mistakes. Here's more energy. Now, the only thing the plant does is grows a different direction. So, my thoughts are, and this is where I'm starting this discussion, when we make a mistake, do we really need to sit and analyze it and judge ourselves and really get all dramatic about it? Or can we simply acknowledge what worked, what didn't work, and grow a different direction?